This is our DNS 3-month to 6-month transition. What we're doing here, we're going to be laying face down. We're starting in our 3-month position. What that is think elbows around eye height. We're going to have our hands touching each other here with the thumb and the pointer finger, elbows out wide. First thing we're going to do is create a little bit of tension, or actually going from the ground up into this position here. From here, we want to turn off that low back. We don't want our erector super tight through here. We don't want to be using our low back to do this. We want all of that coming from our arms and our shoulders. So think low back loose. And what we should do probably here is tuck that pelvis underneath us a little bit more. So you can even think about pushing the bottom side of your pelvis down. What we're really trying to do is get out of this position and more into that position there. So again, think tuck that lower part of the pelvis down, creating more of a neutral pelvis. From here, my low back is completely off. What we're going to do now is we want to turn these traps off. So what we're going to do is drag our elbows down. What that should do is turn off these traps. We should get more rotator cuff activity, shoulder complex activity through that. So I'm dragging my shoulders down. I have all my pressure through my elbow. I'm tucking my pelvis a little bit. Now from here, I'm going to go from elbows to my pressure in the palm of my hands or the heel of my hands. From here, I'm simply just going to push up through there like that. Again, I'm trying to keep that nice neutral pelvis. If I wasn't, it would look like this, right? That low back would be super arched. I'd have some tension. I already do have some compression happening at that low back. So again, we're going to tuck that pelvis a little bit more. I'm going to drag my elbows down, and then I'm transitioning from my elbows to the heel of my hands. I'm going to push up through there and maintain that nice neutral pelvis and core. Okay, again, I feel my rotator cuff working, my shoulders working a little bit, but I don't feel my upper traps turned on. Shoulders shouldn't be up in my ears like that. They should be tucked down and away. And think scaps almost pulling away from each other and straight down. That's our 3-month to 6-month transition there. From here, down, nice tuck, up like that. We can even go from here into and onto our knees. So what that looks like from here, got a nice tuck. And you can see more core control needed on that one. What we need to do, again, to keep that pelvis in a neutral position and that core tight, is we have to use it a little bit more. We have to be very cognizant of where that pelvis is in its positioning relative to that low back to keep everything in a nice neutral position. Again, feeling the arms, the shoulders working, the scaps working, but not the upper traps. Go ahead, give it a shot.